Hello there, welcome to Saberduelgaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to a special 2 years of Saberduelgaming video. Over the coming 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to be talking about some of the most important moments over the last year of what has been the second year of Saberduelgaming. And yes, you'll get plenty of on-screen footage of games I've played either online or just in my own free time. So, let's begin. One of the things I've been most proud of over this past year has been expanding the type of content that's on Saberduelgaming. Obviously the channel already has lives, shorts and standard videos doing retro reviews, but over this past year I've added hands-on, which is basically a series of videos in which you see my hands, for those of you who want to see my hands, actually looking through items, pieces of merchandise and gaming memorabilia that I own. We've also added podcasts to the mix. I say podcasts, they're not actually on the podcast platforms, just shown here on YouTube, but delivered in that type of format. Probably the biggest strength over this past year has been the number of collaborations I've been able to engage in. I won't going to mention names because I'd forget one person and then I'd feel terrible for it, but I've had the fortune of being able to have a whole range of other YouTubers, people from Instagram, and a couple of special guests from my own friends and family engaging on my content, making short videos which I've been able to splice together into particularly themed videos, such as your favourite Christmas game or Halloween game. These have been so much fun to do, and it's fantastic having all these other really talented YouTubers and gamers engaging on Saberduelgaming. As always, there's been a whole load of wrestling content as well. I've been using WWE 2K23 especially to do my GM modes, my Rise mode, and of course my sort of feature event, the YouTube Mania live streams, which usually take place just before WrestleMania, and yes, there is going to be another one of those this year. This is also a lot of fun because this is a live stream really topical to what's going on that people tend to enjoy, and of course I'm always joined by the Gaming Lord 04 for those. Quick shout out for him, please check out his channel. He also reached 2 years as a YouTube gamer just this weekend gone. Another game that I've been able to play this year has been Resident Evil. Not the one that you're seeing clips for just there on the screen, but the original Resident Evil. As a huge fan of Resident Evil, it's shocking that I'd never actually played the original version of the game. And this year, I've actually been able to complete the game on live stream, which was so much fun being able to do that, having that experience, and eventually then being able to review it. Talking about those retro reviews, of course, I was able to reach 50 retro reviews this year, which was a brilliant little landmark for me. Obviously there's going to be a whole load more of them coming forward, but it was still fantastic to be able to hit that special number. And of course, talking about special numbers, over this past year, my number of subscribers has skyrocketed up to 870. I think it was 875 last I looked, but let's go with 870 for now. That's been a fantastic achievement and something I'm very humbled by, and I really appreciate everyone that bothers sticking around my channel for this. It says a lot, I really appreciate it. Over this last year, I have, of course, also spammed people with dumb ways to die shorts. I'm sorry, I know they're often the same things over and over again, just with slightly different wrestlers, or dinosaurs, or Mario characters, whatever, but people seem to love them. I get so much of my actual views from YouTube shorts. That tells me that people enjoy those things, and while they might not be for everyone, I want to make sure that there's something there for all of my subscribers. But what about the next year? Well, what are my aims and goals for the next year of Saberduelgaming? Well, I'd be lying if I didn't say I do want to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. It was sort of a very outside goal I'd set myself a little while ago as my numbers started to rise, so fingers crossed over this next year we can hit that 1k mark, which would be fantastic. Much more importantly, I just want to be able to continue playing fun games that I enjoy, that other people seem to enjoy watching. I want to keep making retro reviews, especially as long as people seem to enjoy those. And generally, I just want Saberduelgaming to continue to be engaged with and engaging with other YouTubers. That's been one of the best things as well, and I definitely want to continue doing collaborations, interacting with other people, and just finding out what people want to see on the channel. Most importantly for this, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has ever watched one of my videos, put a like on it, put a comment on it, subscribed, shared, done anything in any way to engage with Saberduelgaming. Anytime someone has done this, it has made my day, and I really appreciate it. Negative comments and positive comments alike, feedback, advice, interaction, it's fantastic, and so are you. Thank you so much for being a part of Saberduelgaming. Hopefully you'll choose to stick around for another year, and we can continue to have a great deal of fun and continue to take the high ground.